Can you tell us what is the status of recognition to efforts to recognize the Khasi states?
Uh, so, like I said, this is an ongoing process. That has led us to chronicle all the history of the Khasi states for 246 years. So, this matter, this is a matter with the presently it is up to the Home Ministry, right? The Home Ministry is fully aware of the pending issues. That is why you'll find there is an anomaly even in the constitution in the first schedule where you find the Khasi states being described within the boundaries of Assam. So this is a subject which would require constitutional experts from the government of India, the government of India, to sit and conclude these pending issues.
So, what is how we can correct the constitutional anomaly?
You see, today, when if you see from what is happening now, uh, when you turn towards recognition of the headmen, when you turn recognition of the chiefs, they are not yet clearly defined in the Constitution of India, unlike the panchayats. Unlike a sarpanch, he is clearly defined in the Constitution of India. What is keeping the policy makers from defining the institutions clearly in the Constitution of India? There's been a lot of this talk about the powers of the Darbashnam, Rambashnam, AM and all that. So these are issues which are pending till today. It's a sad situation, but we do hope. I mean, we are a very small population before the entire country. So it will require magnanimity from the government of India to understand the problems of this, small population compared to the 138 million people. Require a lot of magnanimity from their side, to understand the complexities of the problems here. And we have just two options. Either you do away with them, or if, which is the popular aspiration, that they have to be retained, they have to be further, engaged in a proper manner. So unless you have this kind of mechanism, then the conflicts on the ground continue happening. You see, continue happening.
Okay, you have petitioned the sender on the instrument of accession and next agreement plus the standstill agreement. So, what is the latest from the Ministry of?
You see, from whatever we have pursued with the government of India has always come back to the government of Meghalaya. And the government of Meghalaya has, in the past, has sought clarification from the DC Council. So, what I can say is that as of now, these are issues which our leaders have to resolve, especially the Khasi Jantia leaders. They have to resolve, to dwell, to spare time, to read and to understand the complex issues. You recall in 2015 there was a massive agitation, demonstration, a gathering of the there was a big gathering of the traditional heads, in view of the justice and observations, So those are just a few of the conflicts that continue to happen on the ground. There are many also, if I have to explain, it will take a lot of time. We are in conflict with so many central legislation, because of the peculiar land tenure system that we have and the customary laws that we have. So, on one hand, to the extent that we even have a sixth schedule and a DC councils. But, their relevance, and their, is I don't know. Government of India knows very well what is happening. It is up to them to decide, Even our leaders, I must say, the debate on the instrument accession has come up in the past when the state was being born. I recall my late father also, if I check the proceedings, there was a big debate on this in his time, in 74, 75. And then recently also, if you recall, Dr. Ampuri Lindo, she raised a discussion on the instrument succession. So, you know, from time to time this matter has come up, and through this book I hope that, you know, the academia will enlighten, you know, the students will get enlightened about the need to resolve many issues.